Hi, welcome. And today we're talking about a great event that's coming up in Bremerton called Women Today. With me is Wanda Moore. Wanda is president of the Seroptimist International of Greater Bremerton, and congratulations on being president. That's a huge role. And next to Wanda is Jessica Guidry. Jessica is co-chairing the Human Trafficking Committee for the Seroptimist, which I guess is probably a big project that the Seroptimist is taking on. But first of all, before we get into the meat of the Women Today show, Wanda, tell us a little bit about Seroptimist. What's their focus?
Well, Seroptimist is a professional women's organization that works with partnering with other organizations in the community that focus on improving the lives of women and girls.
Oh, that's awesome. Great. How many members in your in the Greater Bremerton chapter?
In our Greater Bremerton Club right now, we have about 26 members and really hardworking members.
So let's get into the meat of this program. It's called the Women Today show. So Wanda, tell us about the event and what can people expect?
Well, I think people will be able to expect to have a lot of fun. We will have close to 120 vendors out at the Women Today show. There will be food, there will be fun, there will be fashion, there will be health issues that we're going to be talking about through different workshops. It's just going to be a fun weekend. It'll be a fun weekend to bring your mother, sister, your girlfriends out for this event.
Excellent. And what are the dates?
The date is May 6th and 7th, but actually on May 5th, we're doing a Taste of Home cooking show that will kick off this Women Today show. Oh. And that will be held at the President's Hall on May 5th. And then on May 6th and 7th, the actual show at the Pavilion.
Let's talk a little bit about the history of a women's show. The Seroptimists had done one for a few years.
Yes.
And then the Sun came in and said, we want to really help.
Well, yes. The Sun has been so supportive in all of our events that we have. Last year, we planned a Women Today show, but there was another event going on at the same time at the Pavilion, and we were going to be in the President's Hall. So we thought that, well, maybe we don't want to compete with that event. So we didn't have our show last year. This year we got off to an early start. Okay, we want to make sure that we get the space. We want to make sure we do this, do everything right. And it just so happened that the Sun was planning on doing something very similar. And so they came up with the idea to let's partner. And it's been such a great partnership, and I really am excited about working with Mike Stevens and the Sun to have this successful show.
Excellent. So it'll be May 5th and 6th at the Kitsap Sun Pavilion, and Friday night there's a special event. We want to tell people about the website. It's called www.womentodaykitsap.com. Everything you're going to need to know is right there.
Everything.
Wanda, I understand there's of course an admission fee, and the Seroptimist is going to benefit from this by earning money that goes right back into the community that supports women and girls.
Absolutely. Everything that we do, we pretty much turn over all of our funds back into the community. Of course, there's going to be some operation money that we're going to keep out, but yes, all of our partnering organizations, the YWCA, the Coffee Oasis, Chuck Wagon, all of those organizations that focus on helping other people, we will work with them.
Excellent, excellent. So one of the workshops that you could take advantage of at the Women Today show is human trafficking, and Jessica's working on that committee. Tell us a little bit about what does it mean, human trafficking? Tell us about it.
Sure. Human trafficking is when someone forces or tricks someone into working for them, and their, quote, employee has no control over the situation. They don't have control over how much money they make, where they live, and so on. It's what's called the modern day version of slavery.
And it's a huge problem in the United States, but
even in the Pacific Northwest.
It's scary to hear that it's happening in the Pacific Northwest. So the education I've received is, for instance, a man wants to have a mail order bride, brings that woman here in terms of I'm going to marry you, but there is nothing like that. In other words, you're going to work for me, you're going to be a prostitute. And you're going to do this and you're going to do that, and the poor girl's lost. She has no one to help her. Is that it in a Reader's Digest version?
There's so many examples of human trafficking. Any child that is prostituted is a victim of human trafficking. People who are forced to work for restaurants, to pick fruit in fields, for example, to be a domestic servant. There's so many examples. It's any time when someone has their rights taken away from them and are forced to work. Too many examples, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. So Jessica, when are the workshops that you're going to be leading or discussing? When will those be happening?
Sure, so it's the same workshop, but we're going to have it twice.
Excellent. Once
on Friday, May 6th at, I believe, 4 p.m. It's going to be in the President's Hall. In the, there's a conference room right next to Crazy Eric's. The second showing is going to be on Saturday, May 7th from 10 to noon. And we're really excited because we have 3 speakers from the Northwest Coalition Against Trafficking, which is a Seroptimist coalition. One of our speakers is the coalition coordinator, and her name is Michelle Bart. We'll be having a retired sergeant from the Portland Police. His name is Doug Justice. And we're also going to be having a trafficking survivor named Jerry Williams talking as well. We're very excited to have them talk with us.
Wow. So really fun event to have fun at, but also to get some good education.
Yes. Human trafficking has, as you said, it has become a hot topic, and Seroptimist has really taken on the initiative to help bring awareness to the communities about human trafficking and help first responders be able to recognize any signs of human trafficking in students and any patients that might have to be admitted to a hospital or police, helping them to. We're really working to help bring that awareness out.
And our club is very dedicated towards anti-trafficking activities. This activity is really our first step into doing anti-trafficking work. We have a work plan that'll span at least 2 years. We're very committed to doing this, and we have a really energized committee. It's very exciting.
Sounds like something we need to talk about on BKAT a little bit more and really educate our community about this topic because it's here. It's here. Well, let's get back to the Women Today show. We really want folks to take advantage of it. We thank the Kitsap Sun for really stepping up and making this happen.
Yes.
The website again, www.womentoday.com. And Wanda, tell us the dates and times again.
Again, the dates are May 5th if you want to come out to the cooking show at the President's Hall, May 6th and 7th at the pavilion, at the Kitsap Sun Pavilion. The show starts at noon on Friday and starts at 10 on Saturday. We look forward to seeing you there.
It's going to be a great time. Thanks so much for coming in and sharing this information. And we want to see everybody at the Women Today show, May 5th, 6th, and 7th at the Kitsap Sun Pavilion. Go to their website, www.womentodaykitsap.com. All the information's there. Thanks so much for all you're doing in our community.
Thank you.